We've all been there. That goal you shouldn't have conceded. Tackling. Your opponent going out of their way to get under your skin. You get triggered, tilted, and then...
I hate this game! It's so stupid! Win the f***ing ball for once!
The game is broken!
Why are you there?
But have you ever wondered, why does FIFA make us rage? FIFA rage has been around since the dawn of time, or at least since the first FIFA football video game way back in 1993. You remember playing FIFA back in the day with your mates? You'd all sit around the TV playing a winner stays on tournament, and you know there was always that one mate who got particularly salty every time he lost a game. Then the world evolved. Consoles evolved. We evolved. Instead of sitting in the same room playing against your mates, you'd all be sitting alone in your bedrooms playing against people online. And instead of only playing against your friends, you start playing against random people on the internet. Now we all know how trolly the internet can be. Just take a look at some of the responses to the EA Direct Communication Twitter account. So imagine the levels of trolliness that go on when you combine video games, the internet, and people who hate to lose. Those ingredients combine to make one hell of a cocktail. Today I'm going to talk about the 3 main reasons why I think FIFA makes people rage more than any video game out there. Number 1, competitiveness. I can pretty much assume that anyone who plays FIFA is a football fan. Obviously, it's a football video game. Some people may be more hardcore fans, some may just keep up to date with their favourite team, and then there's some people out there who have probably played football on some sort of competitive level. Now, if anyone's ever played any sport competitively, you know there is some sort of desire and ambition, determination to win at all costs. Sports aren't just fun and games. We're all drawn to the training, discipline, loyalty, and competitiveness that sports bring. No one likes losing, especially when you're playing football, either in real life or in a video game. That feeling of failure that rushes over you. You're not good enough, you can't do it, you're hot trash. And as all these feelings of failure and regret fill your head, you start to get mad. Maybe you throw a controller across the room, smash a desk. We've all been there. But just know that you're not the only one. There are millions of people in the world who are as competitive as you and hate losing as much, if not more than you do. And it's this competitiveness that makes people get mad when things don't go their way. Number 2, 1v1. A lot of video games have some sort of competitive mode or esport, whether it's Super Smash Bros, Fortnite, or League of Legends. But the main difference with FIFA is you're not playing on a team. You're not dropping into a map with 99 other people. It's you versus your opponent, 1v1. When you're playing a team-based game, you can all pitch in and help each other clutch up to get that all-important win. And it's also a lot easier to share the blame when things don't go your way. When you're playing FIFA, you've only got yourself or your opponent to blame when you lose, or the servers, or the gameplay. But we'll get onto those later. When you're directly competing against someone else, there's a heightened level of competitiveness. And we all know the dirty tricks that people pull out the bag to try and get some sort of advantage. Recently, there's been a movement across all gaming communities to remove toxic behavior from video games. And EA Sports have made their own efforts with their quality of life improvements for FIFA 21 and beyond. We've all been in that situation when your opponent is running around the pitch, shushing you, and then he hits you with a dab. 4 years on from when dabbing was actually even a thing. But it's not only toxic celebrations that people use to get under your skin. Holding possession, passing around the back, watching all the replays and full cutscenes, pausing the game and waiting the full 30 seconds, and then repausing it, and then waiting the full 30 seconds, and then doing it again. The list is endless. People will try absolutely anything to rile you up when you're playing a game of FIFA. And when you know it's just one person at the other end of an Ethernet cable trying to do this to f you off, you're gonna get mad. You feel that this person is going out of their way to get under your skin. Not team versus team, them versus you. Number 3, broken game mechanics. If we were going to talk about all of FIFA's in-game problems, we'd be here for days. Now, it's not only FIFA that has its problems. Most video games have certain mechanics that are inherently broken or can be abused to gain an advantage. Every FIFA release has its own weird and wonderful way for people to get that all-important win, whether it's El Tornado crosses from FIFA 19 or the countless Ben Yedder dragbacks from FIFA 20. Every iteration has certain mechanics that people abuse. But it's not only the mechanics that annoy people. The servers, the lag, the delay, the responsiveness.
I could go on forever, baby.
When you're already playing a broken game and you're fighting against all these issues, you're gonna get mad. There are a million things that can make you mad when playing a video game. And ultimately, it's the players who can keep a cool head and control the rage that will come out on top. You never see pro players getting angry or throwing controllers when they lose a game. So why do we get so angry? It really comes down to mindset. If you can keep calm and not let the game, your opponent, or your own competitive nature get the better of you, then you're probably not going to turn into a rage-induced monster. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and hopefully there'll be some more coming in the future. Safe.